I'm outside Old Trafford, joined by Imran, Ashwin and Karthik. Guys, what a performance, what a result. I want to talk about the fans though, right, today, because we were bouncing.
Yeah, incredible. The best support I've seen, to be honest, since Alex Ferguson's left. Look, we don't hate Mourinho. No one hates Mourinho. We hate the tactics, the way he plays, the lineup, So we don't hate him. We know what he's like outside the pitch.
There was no evolution. Like, Mourinho was a great manager, let's say 5 years ago, but there was no evolution in the style of play, and that was so frustrating because I wanted him to succeed. I really wanted him to succeed, but there was nothing there. Ollie has already brought that.
Yeah, I mean, he has. I mean, it's just taking the shackles off the front 5 or 6, isn't it? Like, we just saw Pogba and even Rashford, Lingard, but even like those are attackers. I saw even Matic pushing up forward and getting it to Young and Dalot on the right and left and trying to get crosses in and overlapping, and it was just so positive, They're just moving that much faster and quicker and moving forward. So, I mean, that really helps. And we're not just... I remember under Mourinho, he used to bring on Fellaini and Lukaku and try to lob the balls up and try, when things weren't going, plan A wasn't working. But now it's just like, it's just gone back to we try the United way until we get the goal. And that, I think that's really changed the way the fans perceive it as well, because fans can understand that. They know we're trying to play football on the ground and play and score goals by the United Ferguson way, United way,
I think that's a big thing. Like, bringing Fellaini on is a good weapon, but United under Fergie will get it wide, they cross the ball, they get it wide, they cross the ball. We're just seeing diagonals from like in the penalty area to Marouane Fellaini, which is just rubbish. And I think that's one of the big things that have changed, that we are now playing quicker football.
Definitely. I think the main difference is in the transition. I think even a few weeks ago we'd call Matic the worst player on the pitch. Would you agree? Yeah.
I think Matic's form, honestly, over the last 2 months has been quite good. I think he got over the injury and he's not been as bad as people make out, because I think it goes from polar to polar, where you're either really rubbish or you're really good. I think the improvement's been there, and we're seeing it even more under Ollie.
Yeah, I mean, you see him instantly now. He has runs ahead of him. That's the big difference. You see Marcus, I think there was one pass in the first half where he almost sent him through, and he split the whole defence apart. And that's just the main difference. We're quicker going through. Jesse, Marcus presses from the front. Pogba's free to move around. It's just so brilliant. It's just attacking football. We're just going forward. I could get used to this, coming out here and...
I could get used to this. It's been like 5 years since we've come out thinking, that was pretty good. That was a good day out.
Yeah, I don't think top 4's out of the question now. I think, especially the teams above us slipping up.
It'll be a record. 5 points is the biggest gap. We were like 13 points, I think.
I know, yeah. A few weeks ago we were...
Yeah. And yeah, let's be honest, we still have to face some of the big teams like Liverpool and City at home. And obviously we have Spurs and Arsenal away. But it's just that getting that atmosphere back in top 4 games, And when we get that push on the top 4 games, it's going to make a real difference. And I think that's something Ole Gunnar Solskjaer can bring. But we still have to see in like the big games. And hopefully he does it.
I mean, you're going to get the people saying it was only Cardiff, Huddersfield and Bournemouth. But
they play in the Premier League! Why are we supposed to beat Sassuolo?
Exactly, and these are the teams we weren't able to beat. This is the thing. So what's your problem if we don't beat them?
We beat the P teams in the top 4 by parking a bus. We can't beat the small teams, now we're beating the small teams.
But for now, one game at a time, and then come February when we get through that iffy period, maybe through the Champions League, then let's get this party started.
Let's get this party started! One more thing before we get the party officially started. I've been partying for the last week. I can still party more.
The way he's using Romelu Lukaku. And yeah, so it's just that when teams are tired, I think he just gets something where I want to put these 2 defenders under so much pressure, and Lukaku just pops up after Rashford and Martial have just run riot.
Imagine that, like you're a defender and you've been stretched all week by Marcus Rashford, like, I'm pretty tired. Then Big Rom comes on. Is Big Rom going to become the super sub?
Possibly. I want to see how well Sanchez does, to be honest. I'm really looking forward to him. To be honest, even though he was at Arsenal, one of my favourite players, despite how much we all hate Arsenal. He's come to United now, he hasn't had the best of starts. Obviously, Ollie's here now, so literally everyone... Since the Cardiff game, they've all been playing well. Not one player that's let me down. To be honest, I want to see how Sanchez does, and that's the only thing we're waiting for now. Sanchez.
It's kind of exciting. I just don't like. It's like where you fit him in. That's the biggest problem. Where? Striker, attacking midfield, left wing.
Right. Right.
On the right.
Barcelona he did quite well on the right, didn't he?
He did, yeah. It did shift inside, but we're seeing that from Lingard. So Sanchez on the right, Pogba in the middle. Who are you playing on the left?
Has to be Martial or Rashford.
Then Rashford up front.
Possibly. I mean, you can always put Lukaku. I mean, the thing is with Rashford, I'm not being funny, quality player, but Lukaku, when you cross the ball into Lukaku, you can header that, you can finish that in with Rashford. He hasn't.
Yeah, I think they've got slightly different strengths in a way. I think that if you were crossing to Rashford, you'd be on the floor. Lukaku's more hanging up. But I think Rashford has been so good over the last 2 months. I think for me, he's got to be Man United's number 9 for the next few weeks.
Yeah, I suppose, but we'll see how it goes. Just test things out. I mean, we've got 5-6 months now. We're not going to win the title. Let's be honest. We could.
Why can't we play 4-4-2?
I just think like the way we're playing now, I know Lukaku scored the goal and everything, but how does he really fit in that formation when we're playing quick attacking football with 1-2s? Would he take an extra touch?
No.
Yes.
He could do it.
No,
Rashford on the left wing.
Not in this team. No.
Yes.
Can we
No.
clean sheet first?
No.
Serious problem. Can we?
We scored 4. Doesn't matter.
I think we're.
They only scored 1.
See the 0 next to it.
It doesn't matter.
It just looks nicer. It just looks
No, he can't. He can't do it under this formation. No.
Forget it, Dave. Let's get the party started.
The party side. I'm Sam Monday. See you later.